Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm in the pool house because it's a rainy day. Here in St. Louis, we have flash flood warnings everywhere. I think we are national news. My buddy Les Hanna up there in Michigan, he said, "Are y'all floating away down there?" So if he knows that from Michigan, well, we must be national news. And yes, it has been raining unbelievably all night. All right. You all want Kyle Larson installed into the championship four. You all want a fifth person put in the championship. It is Tuesday morning and you all are still out of breath. You cannot believe, you just cannot get over Kyle Larson, who won double the amount of races. He won 6 this year. The second closest person was 3. Kyle Larson dominated with laps led. So, I don't know what to tell you, everybody, except Kyle Larson is great, and I'm with you. But I lose you because I think a lot of you are forgetting we are in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs. And even Kyle Larson, after the race at Martinsville, he said, we just did not perform this month. So I'm going to urge you to think about what you're thinking about. You want Kyle Larson to go to the championship 4 in Phoenix, but we are in the playoffs. We're in the playoffs. Now we're going to the championship round. So I can't go with you on this one. To say, hey, Kyle Larson won the most races this year and he led the most laps. How can he not be in the championship 4? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's very simple. Kyle Larson himself said it after the race at Martinsville. He said, we just did not perform. And listen, his crew chief left him out there with 20-lap old tires. Same thing with Christopher Bell. So that strategy at Martinsville did not work. Now, I like Kyle Larson more than you because we're dirt racing friends. And we interviewed Kyle Larson right here on Kenny Conversation. We interviewed Caitlin Larson right here on Kenny Conversation. All right? I like him too. And I know you're hurt. But we are in the playoffs for the third time. I'm going to say it. We are in the playoffs. And he petered out. He fell out. All right. Hopefully I put that to bed. I think all of you forgot these are the playoffs. I think you think this is still the regular season. And that for some reason, some people should be able to run for the championship in the very last race of the year. And it just don't work that way in any sports. All sports have playoffs. And then somebody goes to the Super Bowl or the World Series. Okay. All right, let's have a little fun, everybody. Quiet little pause for a minute until we move to the next one. I am going to put my ass on the line. I am going to give you my championship picks. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, to win the NASCAR Cup champion, he will go back-to-back. From Ohio. His Diddy's from Ohio, but he's born down there in North Carolina, Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney's doing the same thing he did last year. He handled really good at Martinsville, just like he did last year. I'm going to say something, though, before I move on to the Xfinity Series. I'm going to make my call right here, and I don't care if I'm wrong, because the Herminator don't care if he's right or wrong on predicting, because it can come down to a pit stop. But here's what I'm going to say. Our 4 drivers that are in the championship chase, not a one of them win the race at Phoenix. So I said it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Last year, nobody in the top 4 championship won Phoenix. If you remember, Ross Chastain won the race at Phoenix last year, and he was not in the championship chase. So I'm going to say we're going to do the same thing this year back-to-back, and here's why. We have a lot of good cars left out. I say Kyle Larson can win the race. Denny Hamlin can win the race. You see what I'm saying? Brad Keselowski, he's rolling. He could win the race. So we got good cars. We got great cars that did not perform and did not get into the championship. So I'm going to say Ryan Blaney wins the championship and somebody out of the championship wins the race, just like last year. All right, everybody. Now we're going to move on to the NASCAR Xfinity Series. The NASCAR Xfinity Series. It's going to be back-to-back again for Cole Custer. Cole Custer is going to win Phoenix. He's going to win the championship. And wow, what a prediction. You got the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series with back-to-back champions. All right, you all respond right here. I will go to the Truck Series. All right, let's do it again. We got Kenny Wallace has Ryan Blaney winning the championship back-to-back. He's going to win it. And the race is going to be won by somebody not in the championship. In the Xfinity Series, it's going to be Cole Custer. He's going to win it all. He's going to win the race and the championship. All right, in the Truck Series, I know he hasn't done much in a while, but I'm going to go with Heim, Corey Heim. I just feel like he's got a lot of speed at times. I don't feel like, I just know he runs good there. Now, I can't help it if these things come down to a pit stop, so leave me out of that. I've told everybody. They say, Herman, who's going to win the championship? I've said, it's going to come down to a last pit stop, like it does all the time. So I'm going to say Corey Heim wins in the NASCAR Truck Series. Whoa, wow. All right, everybody. I told you why you all are wrong. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying, I'm reminding you to remember we are in the playoffs, but you guys are lit. I opened up X on this Tuesday morning, and you all are still raging that NASCAR did not get this right. He should be in the playoffs, the championships. I'm like, we are in the playoffs. He didn't do it. He didn't do it, everybody. So respond right here. Keep pleading your case. All right. We got 15 seconds left. I want to let you all know that I recognize that today's a big day. It's election day. No matter what happens, do what I'm going to do. Breathe deep, everybody. We live in the greatest land of all. We're going to be all right.